Discord is now on and people can hear you. And me.
Hey, hello.
Hello, stream. It's D&D day. Everyone's gonna die.
Connor's new character. Oh my god.
I mean, sorry. Lore episode. My bad. I get those two mixed up all the time.
It's hard. It's an easy mistake to make. Usually they go hand in hand.
The lore is the tale of like trepidation of 5 idiots that messed with an undead sorcerer.
What do you mean?
In their domain. In their like tiny little pocket plane that they have.
Yeah. Their dimension.
Yeah. Inside of a box where they can keep your corpses and no one will find any evidence of your deaths.
You know, recently I tried note-taking in another campaign.
How'd that go?
Oh my... It was... stressful.
Why do you think I'm playing... Why do you think I'm playing Holotter in Void's World? He's an idiot. I was like, I ain't note-taken. I would do that way too much. So I'm playing idiot poet who wants to steal oranges.
You take notes, but it's all in poetry.
God, that's even more work. Oh,
that would be, yeah.
First things first, that'll get out of the way. Johnny, don't worry about writing all the lore that I'll be spewing because I have it written down.
Okay,
that way you don't have to read it out.
And I would have been like...
Yeah. And there is one very important question because I realized it last week when I was writing it.
Yeah.
Technically, Eileen is telling you all this. Do you want me to read it in Eileen's voice? Because I thought of that and I was like, this is how they're going to hear it. I'm going to give them the choice between Scouser Skeleton giving this, like, lore, like, this ancient tale that you've only found because of incredible magic. Or I just read it as myself to make it, you know, somewhat bearable.
I'll see what the others think, but I'm down for
it. I'm now going to send Licky the gif of the bunny. Apex is sort of forgiven considering he literally calls in from work to play D&D.
Yeah.
So I'm never going to be like, where are you? But yeah, for right now, it's just sitting and chatting.
Yeah.
It's a just chatting part of the stream. Which will go on for way longer than I want it to. But it's fine. Fuck it.
Yeah.
It's a lore episode. Unless you guys are like, cool, we got the lore, bye.
Bye. See ya.
Oh, that's what I need to... Fuck, I forgot to figure out the pricing for your cursed sunglasses.
Oh, yeah. Did you say 300 last time, or is it a different one?
Cursed sunglasses that make you look at the sun, causing disadvantage. Yeah, I'll say 300 for them. Hello, Peanut.
300? Yeah. Hey, hello,
yeah, so it'll be 300 for each, and you made 6 of them. So
yeah, 6. Yeah. Okie doke. Nice. I'd sell them off, and I'd be able to buy. I wasn't able to get all the cursed items from last session, so I could just take that money and get what I was looking for. Did we decide which one we wanted for free? I can't remember.
Ooh, that's a good question. I don't think you did.
Yeah, I think we just asked for the big lore first, and then.
Yeah. I mean, we can do that as like an out of session thing.
Okay.
Because honestly, that'll be quicker for you guys to like pick like what you want. All right, Peanut.
Yeah, all good.
What, you don't have 60 gig of internet like I do each month? Which is an unnecessary amount of internet that I get. I was talking to someone from work and they were like, yeah, I get like 10 gig of internet for like 20 quid a month. And I'm like, really? That much? Huh? Oh. I'm just looking at my phone like I get through max like 15 gig in a month. I need to start streaming from the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
Oh, fair. To be fair, I use my internet for work, Peanut, because the Wi-Fi there is dog shit. Yeah, I tried the first month or two that I was at my job, just being like, oh, I'll just like use the Wi-Fi and then use my data for like when I'm on the train or something. Nah, wasn't worth it. Actually, that might be a fun one. I'll just go into the field one day and just stream from my phone. A star just like sitting in the middle of the field with some cows and like some musical instruments. A very fucking interesting stream. You may not reply often. It's all good.
Yeah. Oh,
You don't have to. You are quite literally in a car on a journey. So the fact that you're jumping in here occasionally just to say hi and like watch D&D is more than enough.
Yeah.
I appreciate you. And that's not because I'm not saying that because I'm drinking at 1 p.m. Be fair, this is like midnight for me.
What?
That's fair.
If you're wondering why I'm drinking, it's because I stole it from work and that's it. I stole it from work.
You got it.
And by stole, if anyone from work is watching my stream, I paid for it. And I'm saying I stole it to sound cool to my friends.
Exactly.
Saved myself.
In Minecraft.
I'm a genius. It's fine. The only people who know about my stream are the people who I directly work with. So,
Yeah.
and one of them only finds it whenever I post on Instagram. So I haven't been posting about it. So I'm like, we'll leave that for today, I think.
Yeah.
Where the fuck is Licky? I'm a loser. It's a lore episode.
Damn.
Must stab him.
Where's
In-game.
the clown? Send
Because-
in the clowns.
Not because I don't want to commit violence, but because he's in Canada and I physically can't reach him to stab him.
You're just gonna have extendo arms.
Mm-hmm. And Twitch, this is a threat. It's a threat of physical violence against one of my friends.
I'm glad that was clarifying.
Mm-hmm. What are they gonna do? Fucking ban me? Oh no, they've banned me. What am I gonna do? Yeah, I guess I'll just stream on YouTube. I'll probably get roughly the same amount of viewers anyway, so it's not like I'm making money from these streams either. Like, it's literally for fun. Right, we're getting started because
Fair
these
enough.
fuckers aren't here. So
Yeah. Oh, good. Oh, good.
right. So we'll start with the most important part of any session. Oh my god, my thing
There you
almost
go.
fell. Why is that so? Okay, I'm just gonna let this play while I go fix this.
Yeah. Oh, good.
Because I have to go around the other side of my desk to do it. I'll be right back.
No worries.
Okay. That is not secured very well. But it's fine for right now. For recap time, the party did hung out with Eileen. That's all I have written. You guys got some free cursed items due to fun knowledge that Eileen totally won't abuse at any point in the future. As well as discussed buying some cursed things. Actually, I might have written down what you... No, I didn't write what you bought. Never mind. Oops. You also made a deal where you have unlocked the feature of passive income, where each month if you make some cursed items for Island, they will sell it in their shop. Since they're a divine soul sorcerer and can't actually curse things, which is my favorite part about a shopkeep who loves to sell cursed items. But that was pretty much what happened last session. You guys were chatting, you got some lore about Elbarag, which trying to remember what it was. Me look at your notes.
Yeah. They went to they were behind the devils in the Scorching Prairie. And then they're like
I remember what it was.
Helping create weapons.
You found 3 pieces of lore about them, yeah, which was they went after Ketchulax and wounded them. The other one was the Witness, who they've been giving an entity known as the Witness magic items so that they can become perfect, and has brought Basaro Valek, who is a general in the Abyss, to the Scorching Prairie, and has been one of the reasons for the influx of demons in the Scorching Prairie. I keep forgetting that when I mute myself, it mutes the music. But that was essentially it. And last session, you guys were like, give us lore on Glorious. And so, you guys are going to get some lore. I need some... Oh, right. So, before this starts, I need the consensus. Do people want me to give the lore in Island's voice? Because it's just going to be fucking giving lore like this, right? So, do you want that? Or is that a thing you want?
My vote is I'm down for the juxtaposition of incredible lore and Island's voice. But up to everyone.
I assumed.
I'm down for any.
All right.
Just the legend lore that we got for Glorious, but in terms of whether Star says it normally out of character in their regular voice, or if they speak in character as Island.
Yeah, because it's how you would hear it in characters. Like, you as characters would hear this person be like, long ago in a galaxy far, far away. Like, like imagine anyone like doing an audiobook with just like just the Jabberwocky just read out like that. It's fucking insanity. All right, 3 for 3. Since 2 more of the players aren't here. Cool. I have music ready for this.
Nice.
And as soon as the music starts, I'm going to get started with it. So, Johnny, remember, you don't have to worry about reading it.
Okay.
Because I've already...
Alright, cool. So I'll be copy-pasted into notes. Nice. Thank you.
Right. Okay. And if anyone wants to loop this, go for it.
Nice. I think it has to be looped on client side, and it loops for
I've done
else. Yeah. All right. Nice.
So, fucking, I've got to do this in this voice. All right. In Twilight's embrace, a tale of sorrow, of Ivy Ferros with scales of morrow, A great worm that soared now meets its end as fate and destiny begin to blend. The new moon's sword rose on high, a celestial force in the moonlit sky. With silvery wings and gleaming eyes in lunar blue beauty, his most powerful lies. Through starlit realms and their destinies entwined, a dance of light and darkness combined. The heavens wept, the stars did mourn, as the clash of dragons a fate was born. Glorious so fierce, now worn and broken. He felt the weight of stories yet spoken. His heart still beat with noble zeal, a final blow he could not steal. A clash of titans, a battle profound. In the empty skies their roars reached no one's ground. Black tungsten clashed with lunar gleam in a celestial dance like a dying dream. With nimble grace the new moon struck true, a piercing spear with silver hue. Glorious faltered, his strength betrayed. In lunar light his form decayed. The moon and stars bore witness fair as Glorious fell through the midnight air. His ebony scales turned dim and pale as life's light waned in deathly travail. Elbrag spoke on a profaned hill. Dragons shall fear the human will. I will make sure their blood is spilled, for dragons need not of the human ilk. With a final breath, whispered to the stars above, this is as such misguided love. If I was granted any wish, it would simply be his fate not be this. His wings now lax in the night's embrace, as he departed from this mortal place. There you go. I wrote that the day before last week's session.
That's really good.
I spent the whole day doing it.
Damn.
And there is the whole thing.
Nice.
And Island will just be like, well, fuck me, that's nice. Bit sad, isn't it?
Yeah.
Al will just look at Glorious and just say, you remember anything?
He does.
Unlock a few things.
It does. So, I'll give you the out of character shit. You have unlocked Glory to be Shared. And I will copy and paste this for you. When triggered, for 1 minute, all members of the party, including pets, just for fun, gain a 40-foot fly speed for 1 minute. And it can only be used during combat.
That's sick. Oh,
That's the big fun one that I've had planned since the beginning of the campaign.
Yeah, the dragons have to use their wings.
Yep.
I was gonna wait to like get flying later on, but this is so much better. This is so cool.
Thank you for the follow, Obama OST.
Thank you, Obama.
Great name.
Obama.
Obama.
Also,
Molly
I'm
can
glad.
fly.
I'm glad all of you enjoyed me reading that as Island. There was bits of it where it went Scottish more than Scouser, so
It's like, you know, like those openings in Dark Souls. It's like the British accents, like
mhm.
the
God,
kindling of the flame.
I hate that. I hate that. That's a very good like correlation. But yes, Peanut. Molly can fly during combat and not be hurt because pets don't get hurt. Which
Follow me.
Island will also point out and just be like, it's fucking weird that this one's got an abyssal chicken.
Oh yeah,
No one
man,
like question this at all.
this is my friend. Fair.
All right. Nice to meet you.
We just kind of met in a cave.
It's ominous and vague. I like it.
I don't
Alright,
know,
anyway.
this is absolute truth.
Oh yeah. I need to come up with how the fuck that chicken got there. at some
Well,
point.
we
I
are
know.
going to deal with demons from the abyss when we reach
True.
the Scorching Prairie.
Oh god, I forgot that actually. Yeah, do you know what? Yeah, that works. Yeah, that works great. But Island will continue just being like, yeah, so that was a lot, right? So we just got a recount of like their fight and how Glorious died and what apparently is the last words that Elberag said to him before dying, and then what I would assume is Glorious's last words.
Yeah. Also helps with potentially Elberag's ulterior goal. Just sounds like they're not a fan of humans, I don't
Yeah,
think.
kind of sounds like fuck humans, not a fan for some reason. So,
That's not
Just
nice.
doesn't like him.
I mean, it's confirmation, isn't it? Like you now know definitively not a fan of humans.
Might be just a classic goal, dragon superior, humans inferior, just classic,
mean,
classic story.
I'll be honest, I kind of agree with the dragons. They are way cooler than humans. They just get an extra feat when during character creation.
That's fair. Although the humans found a way to win somehow.
Oh yeah, they fucking
that
kill
one
people
bit.
all the time. They kill dragons quite a fair bit.
Humans have that strange knack of walking very slowly to their prey, not getting tired.
Yeah, it's really
Fight.
fucking weird, isn't it?
So, what do we do now?
I don't
Glorious?
fucking know. Glorious will just be like, oh, well, I remember what I said. If we run into Elbrag, I hope we don't have to kill him like I was killed. That sort of I'd appreciate if we don't do that. You know, that would suck.
Killed in general? Killed
I
in
mean-
general, or the exact way they died?
I mean, kind of my last moments, and I'm re-hearing them, and it's like, don't kill Elberag, you know? Would be nice not to. I understand if we have no choice, but, you know.
I see. So take them down for, I guess, what's it? To be judged by the rest of the dragons. Or something
Sure.
like that. Maybe.
I almost went
Who knows?
Scouser with fucking Glorious.
Glorious.
It's spreading.
Don't get in.
Oh no, it's fucking spreading.
Oh no, it's fucking spreading.
That was pretty good.
Yeah.
But yeah, Glorious will just sort of say that he doesn't agree with like killing Elberag if and or when you meet Elberag.
Oh, okay. Okie dokie.
At most,
And
I would appreciate if we subdued him and, quite frankly, dragged him back to the rest of the Great Worms, explained the situation, and imprisoned him.
Very well.
really?
At worst, he could be removed from the cycles, which is a very extreme punishment. You know, not being able to reincarnate or remember himself, kind of, you know, how you all die.
Yeah.
God, it sounds atrocious. Imagine not being able to remember everything about your previous life and just being able to continue on again, essentially having immortality.
Imagine.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll remember at some point of myself as well.
No. It's a definite no.
Why?
It's just how it works. Glorious will say to Kim, well, I can't drink, but I'm down.
Just like splash a drink over the hammer.
Ooh, we could try. Might
Yeah,
sizzle
see
a
if that
little
works.
bit.
Can maybe see if it see if it works.
Eileen will say to you, right, well, I know you use a lot. Actually, no, she doesn't know that you know Jessica. Never mind.
Mm.
Because I don't think you guys have mentioned anything about knowing Jessica.
Not
Ah,
yet.
Not yet.
I think you got told that Jessica was meant to be at the docks.
Yeah.
I think it was the innkeeper.
And I think, but because of due to the fact that it's nighttime, that
Well, you
wasn't sure
guys
if they were-
know that she's
Yeah.
probably not here.
fair enough. Yeah.
That was meant to mute and not me burp directly into my
Oh,
microphone.
good.
Or was Justin the other counterpart as
Yeah,
well?
Justin. Yeah,
Justin
Justin's
is the
one that
night,
appears at night.
Jessica is the day.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're looking for a tavern, there actually might be some people on the docks because the DM doesn't want to have to fucking deal with you leaving this map. Might be able to get a drink. There's a lot of fucking sailors around, so they're all going to be pissed drunk. It's way funnier when people are drunk on the docks because a lot of people fall into the ocean. They die and they're like, oh no, I don't want to die. I want to live the rest of my life. And the Veer will come and be like, all right, would you want to be undead so you can continue your life in a new existence? And they're always like, oh yeah, that'd be great. And so I go into the ocean, you know, full on Pirates of the Caribbean, just walk under the ocean, just go get them,
that sounds
drag them
fun.
out of sea. Don't worry about it. Pirates of the Kivern Sea. It's a great play.
The Ballad of Captain.
on. Continue the bit. I want to hear the joke. Come on, I
Jack
want the joke.
Sparrow.
There we go.
Jack Sparrow.
He's a great swashbuckler. But yeah, like, fucking such a dumb bit that she just goes and gets dead sailors out of the ocean to recruit them to an undead religion.
That's a whole lot of. That's a good cycle to get followers.
I know, right? It's fucking piss easy. Because they were piss drunk.
I'm surprised they're not specific, like ocean themed undead.
No. I mean, some might. Naveer is a big fuck off jellyfish, so
Fair enough.
sort of natural, either oceanic or sort of eldritch horror kind of theme. But yeah, if you want to go find like somewhere to drink, she pushes you all, and you all fall out of the demi plane that you've been in for like the last half an hour,
Nice.
and you're all back in the actual shop that you're in.
Nice. There we go.
That way you can actually do shit, and
Yeah.
go wherever you want. Well, oh right, you made me those cursed items. I should give you that money. She
Very well.
goes into the box again very quickly.
You might want to
Well,
hold on to a little bit of that. I'm probably going to hand a fair bit of that back to you.
We'll have that be an out of session thing.
Yeah. Oh, good. Yeah.
So that's 1,800 gold. that you get.
1800. Nice.
So what, you've got 2017 now?
I think so. I only had
I think you had like
Yeah.
200 gold or something.
yeah, just about 200 or so, maybe.
Alright.
I think.
If you go on your character sheet, it'll be under inventory. Oh yeah, 217.
Yeah.
Oh, and 2 silver. Can you guys voice act read out if Kim is speaking in Kim's voice? I can give it a shot. It will sound a lot like Glorious.
Can we go quick?
Also, I just remembered the whole previous session where everyone was trying to. What were you trying? You were trying to name something after Goku or like Naruto, weren't you? Was that the previous session?
Yeah, that was the previous one.
Yeah, I just remembered that and got upset.
Oh no, that was the Prince Charming. We're trying to.
Oh, yeah,
find
That's
out
what
the
it
name
was.
of
Charming.
Prince
Yeah, you
Charming.
guys were trying to name Prince Charming Naruto or Goku, and I was like, no,
Goku.
this is a hard no
No.
from the DM.
Where'd you
What
get
was
that
his
name
file
from, huh?
name?
Where'd that come from?
What was his
Uh,
file name?
But yeah, any like shopping that you want to have done, you can have
fair
that
enough.
just be like
Just out of
done
character. Fair
out
enough.
of character. Yeah.
Oh, good. Because I would also give a potential second curse idea if they would like it. I would give the idea of
Fucking go for it.
seeing.
I might need your creative input for which item would be fitting for this curse, but I
Alright.
thought maybe for the sun theme, I go for something like this. Something that makes you hotter, both in the appearance sense and the literal sense.
Alright. Go on. I'm interested.
Slowly improves appearance over time, but slowly cooks you alive over time.
Oh, you literally become hotter as a person. I like it. That's fun. For that, you might need access to a decent fire spell. Essentially, if you get like a scroll that has like a fire spell, like
Okay.
burning hands or something, that with bestow curse would be able to essentially
nice,
achieve
nice.
that. So it's mixing magics to create a curse.
Yeah.
Wait, what's
Maybe
the
we make
downside
it
to being
important.
hotter? Says Kim, flexing. Still, I assume.
I'd imagine possibly the skin boiling would be the downside.
Yeah,
Being
fucking
able
like,
to touch anything and set it on fire.
yeah,
with
not
heat
great.
stroke.
Oh, actually, I will say, if you don't have anything here that you want to buy, I know there is a beast tamer on the docks.
Oh,
In case, I don't know, any of you want any more fucking animals. You all seem to like having pets. So I believe they have some stuff from the Scorching Prairie. So they're from the Hollow. So
from the hollow. I
Fair
see.
and us.
Yeah,
I mean that's
we do see.
primarily the Hollow deal in like beast taming and like demon hunting. So quite literally the two leaders of like the city are the King of Beasts, or I think it's it's something of beasts, and the Demon Run champion, who like basically whoever wins the Demon Run is kind of in charge of the city. I don't think it's the best system, but it's how they do it and it seems to work. So fuck it.
Nice, nice.
I'll keep that in mind. Much appreciated.
No worries.
Would a cantrip like Firebolt be enough for mix and matching? Or would it have to be a leveled spell?
I would say it has to be a leveled spell.
Oh, good.
Just because that's a
Flame strike.
specific effect that would eventually cause like damage over time and basically be a better version of the heat metal spell.
Mm.
So I'm gonna say it needs a leveled spell.
Gets firestorm.
Yeah. I mean, you won't be able to cast Firestorm, so you may as well use it for a curse. Technically, you could
You
get
get
the scroll
hotter.
of unreasonable pricing and turn that into a curse and curse someone to just emit an aura of unreasonable pricing wherever they go.
Or
Curse
or is
runes, curse runes.
or
Also
is this
that.
him specifically buying something needs to be exorbitantly
Yeah.
fucking expensive? Only him though.
Oh yeah. Well, why has it got to be him? It's kind of sexist.
Okay, then.
Completely no reason for me to make that joke, but it's funny. Anyway, right. Sorry, I was taking a swig of something. As you see, water dripping on the ground. Oh, fucking delicious. Right, well. Fuck off.
Very well. Have a good night.
Alright. But yeah, anything that you guys want to buy, I believe it's all still in notes, all of her shit.
Fair enough.
So anything
yeah.
that you want to grab, just DM me.
Okay, fair enough. I
Or
was
say it
just
now,
gonna-
and I'll make a note of it.
Yeah, fair
like,
enough.
actually make a note of it this time,
Yeah,
as
Oh,
I
good.
should have done last session.
Were any of the cursed items attunement? Or... Oh no, none of them.
Nope.
None of them. Cool. I was interested in. I was probably gonna take the
Oh my god,
the
that was
gamblers.
disgusting.
The big one. I was probably gonna take the gambler's dice because that seemed funny,
hmm
and I was probably gonna take.
She will tell you to use Mage Hand to pick all these up, because
Of
the
course.
moment you touch them, you will be cursed by them. Gambler's dice.
Yeah. And the other one, what was the other one I was interested in?
I think it was Blip's broken pocket watch, because I think people wanted a +2 and a +1 to a stat.
Maybe, but I didn't think Zoc wanted to play the risk of not knowing how long his lifespan was.
True,
Yeah.
because spoiler, the DM doesn't know.
That's
That's
fair,
something I
that's
haven't
fair.
really thought about.
It's all good. I like that mystery. It's fun.
Now looking at how long Jabberwocks live.
I wasn't sure if Lisa was interested in like armband.
Oh, I think they bought the
cool.
braces of
The
defense.
braces. Okay.
Oh, there was. Oh, you mean the Giant's armband where you just get yoked out. Let me have a look.
Oh,
at
I
what
think
was
they were
in-
also interested in the needle. Oh, right, the poppet. That was the other one.
That's what it was.
Just
Yeah,
the
your
friend,
little
the
buddy.
friend. Little body, a little power, a little unpaid intern.
Yep, that's what we're naming it, and nothing else. I'm just gonna write down
Sure,
unpaid
giving them a
intern.
name won't give any consequences.
So altogether, that is 500
Puppet was
plus.
500 and
I know someone got the cowl of the vigilante. I think that was Licky.
yeah, Licky got the needle,
And the cowl of the vigilante, I think. Where the fuck is the dice? Where did I write this? Where did I price this?
Kim traded in that flower to give
Yeah.
Island a 5th level slot, and they got that other defense thing in return.
Yeah, it was the braces of defense, which I think I've already given Kim. Yeah, because they have
already done
18 AC as a fucking con
Nice.
barbarian, which is insane.
Yeah. And did Sally and Brackus get anything?
Brackus, I think, was debating getting the Juggernaut sword.
Yeah. I wasn't sure if they were
Sally-
getting it just to be able to strip the siege property out from it.
Yeah, I can't remember. I remember Sally being like, "Oh, I wonder if I can feed cursed things to Glorious to make him more powerful," and I was like, "Don't do that."
They will
Bad
wake up
idea.
as a dragon, as a cursed dragon.
Yeah, just fucking elder brain.
Ooh, older dragon.
Yeah. Fucking they reincarnate as just this horrifying eldritch like dragon. I'm trying to find where the fuck I priced the gamblers. Like, okay, did I? Oh, 450 gold. So
Yeah,
950 gold for those two.
yeah. All good, all good.
Although I can't remember if you guys used the freebie at all.
I think I don't know what we use the free one on, so we could
It's-
probably. I'm just trying
it's
to list
probably
what
in
we've
notes.
bought, and we could probably do
Yeah.
the. Yeah, I'm probably just listing everything we've bought, so we can probably just choose the cheapest one to
Yeah.
pick that for.
Eileen will, when you get the poppet, just be like, "Do you want to name him anything?" Although also, I said him. They don't technically have a gender. Technically,
you didn't
you
know
can
who
pick.
they used to be before.
No, I don't fucking know. I
Fair enough.
found a random soul that didn't want to, serve Navir.
Oh, just the soul.
And I was like, all right, if you don't want to serve Navir, come here. And I put them in a doll.
Nice.
And now they're this. And they just shake it
do
around
they-
in their hand.
Nice. Let's see. Was the
It's not alive yet. Upon purchase, I will
Ah.
awaken them. Currently, they're sort of in a sleeping, not beauty state, but, coma, that's the word. That's what I was looking
Nice.
for. An induced coma. Using horrifying divine magics. This is why I'm chaotic good. Not technically evil. It's not a person.
That's how we roll.
Trapping a soul inside of a puppet isn't a primeval. So, can kind of get away with it. It's just a continued existence, which is what Navir's all about. It's more of a moral
Exactly,
quandary for everyone else we encounter. It's like, am I alright with this person having put a soul of someone I don't know and will never know into a puppet and making it an unpaid intern? I think it's fine.
Yeah.
But I'm incredibly biased. So,
Yeah.
But yeah, that's the bit.
That's
That's that bit done. To give a reminder on the rules of like naming something, it will essentially, you get to pick. Do you know what? I'm going to say you get to roll for it. You will roll a d3, or I'll say a d6, just because it makes sense considering the dice. And its class will be that of a sidekick.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that was my question. That
It
was
will-
stuck in my head. And I
It
couldn't
will
put into words.
start at level 1 because I think it's funnier if it can die.
Yeah, I think so too.
You could technically get a
Alright.
warrior and they would end up with like second wind, which is hilarious
Nice.
that a puppet can have second wind.
And would the like little puppet variant be based off the class as well?
I give you guys creative freedom with the
Okay.
puppet. You
Nice,
can go-
nice.
It can be a tiny little dragon puppet if you really want.
Nice.
Do you know what?
Well-
I'll say it's a blank
Hell.
canvas, and upon
canvas.
naming, because actually I did this when Mortis's character grabbed a little goblin, because Mortis plays an Azuli called Ink. When they gave a name to a goblin, it gained like essentially a fur collar. And still is trying to make a bone-based economy, which you've heard dealings of occasionally. Of like places that deal in bones now for some reason. Whether that's influence from a tiny little goblin that follows around an Azuli with a chest mouth, who knows?
Hmm.
And has 110 movement speed.
Jeez.
Well and truly the zoomies.
Any name or appearance suggestions from the rest of you?
I want it to look like a dragon.
Dragon.
That's
soft
Glorious's
dragon
input.
does sound fun.
But
I want them to
hand
be a
on her-
round boy.
Round
Oh,
sock
huh.
boy.
puts a hand on her chin and just she starts to think. I don't know what a name would be out of character.
Oh, good.
What's a sock dragon name?
Baller.
Ball.
Baller would be. Also, to give a reminder, Sally, when you talked to Glorious in that
got it.
weird, like, I can't remember, when you touched the tungsten, Glorious was a very rotund because they were in like a humanoid form. They were very rotund. Like they were. Imagine like original Vikings, that sort of body type, like big gut
that's
but still
Boris.
ripped. Yeah,
All right, I'm going with my heart.
It's
I
like
just had
fucking Thor from
I will call you Laundry.
laundry. Okay, unpaid intern in parentheses laundry. I will make a token for laundry at some point.
No good.
That's a great name. Laundry, last name Pile.
Laundry. Yeah.
Laundry or laundry? Laundry is a fun name.
middle name Messi.
Also, laundry Messi just made me think of Lionel Messi, and I was imagining a fat, like, puppet with a dragon head kicking a football, which would be hilarious.
That could be the nickname.
All right, roll for me. Oh, this is also a thing. You can use your class features, which fucking what would that be for a warlock? Do you know what? Because it's a warlock, I'm going to say it's your pact magic. You can use a use of your pact magic, so a spell slot, to give a plus to any attribute.
To any attribute.
Temporarily.
No, permanently. So when I
Permanent?
do the
Ah.
stats for them, they will get a plus to like whatever stat you decide, depending on
So I'd-
how many uses of that class feature you use. And it is
okay.
you can't get them back for 1d8 days because that is a week in my world.
Warlock pack slots are
Yep.
limited.
Yeah.
I mean,
But it's
You use
also
Eldritch
things like
Blast, right?
if Kim named like an NPC, they would lose a rage permanently
Oh,
for like
okay.
up
alright.
to 8 days potentially.
I see. Ah,
It's
named my
the
sword.
benefit to getting a little NPC.
I named my sword.
You did.
Yeah.
And then you lose second wind.
But-
Or action
Go.
surge.
Oh no! Second. win.
Technically, I didn't rule it during that point, so I'm should.
You lose action surge.
It's been long enough where it
Please.
wouldn't even matter now anyway. So, action surge
Okay.
would be a big fucking loss.
Yeah.
A big L.
Yeah,
Mm.
and I would definitely have it be you lose action surge to do that stuff. Or it would be second wind, and then if you did it a second time, then you would lose action surge.
That's fair.
Of course.
And what would other spellcasters kind of lose as a resource, like a wizard or like a sorcerer?
Haven't come across that yet, so I haven't thought about
Fair
it.
enough. Oh, good. Oh, good.
I guess like whatever feature, maybe from their subclass, even.
Mm,
So like you have
Yeah, that's
Dark
fair.
One's own luck, so like it would
yeah, true.
Take that.
Drop that down to like a D8 or something, or
Yeah.
like a D6. Fuck.
basically you get a detriment for like up to 8 days to have a cool little NPC that will go and do shit for you, like while you're doing stuff. Like for instance, if you had done this before going to the Sanctum, this little NPC could have been running around stealing shit or like performing to
Yeah.
like earn you guys
Fair
money
enough.
while you're off doing
Yeah.
stuff. Again, unpaid
guess I'm
intern.
Oh, good. I'm trying to think of whether to take the risk or not as well. That's what I'm trying to run through my head
Mhm.
because I just out of character. I'm not sure if I want to be a cantrip machine.
You don't have to worry
Pack
about
slot's a
it right
big one.
now.
Oh,
So
okay.
I will say roll a d6 and we'll see
Yeah,
what class
all
they
good.
end up. 1 through 2 is sidekick. 3 through 4 is okay, they're a sidekick.
Sidekick.
All right,
What
you
was
have
the
a
3
tiny
through
little
4?
rogue.
Little rogue.
hmm
Little rogue dragon.
They gain proficiency in one saving throw of your choice: Dex, Int, or Charisma.
Would I know what they're best at?
Nope. Or I'll
Nope.
make whatever you choose the thing that they're best at.
If they're a little rogue guy, what are the limits of a sidekick?
I hate that.
What do they got?
So an expert will essentially be, so at first level, the sidekick is adept at giving well-timed assistance. The sidekick can take the help action as a bonus action. So in
Okay.
combat, you'll essentially always have advantage if they're with you. Level 2,
nice.
cunning action, normal shit. They get 2 skill proficiencies at level 3. Level 4, they get an ability score improvement. They don't get a feat because fuck them. Level 6, coordinate strike. If they're within 30 feet. Random bullshit.
Yeah, I'll go Dex. I want them to be a
Alright.
little fast little dragon.
I'll make little notes of this.
Yeah.
All right. That's
how it-
all you really need to worry about for right now.
Fair enough. Oh, cool. What were the
Make
other
this-
options of 3 to 4 and 6? Or 5 to 6.
Oh, it would have been either spellcaster or warrior, which
Gotcha.
spellcaster you can choose between like wisdom, int, charisma, and mage is a wizard, healer is cleric and druid, and then prodigy is bard and warlock.
Nice.
So you potentially could have got a cleric, but tiny little white mage in the background.
Cool. Cool.
That's
Nice,
how
nice.
it looks. The dragon doge.
And warrior is straight up fighter. Like they would have gotten second wind at
Nice.
second level and stuff like that. Then you make them name things and lose their second wind.
Nice, nice.
I will give them a random background
Oh, good.
for funsies.
Yeah, based off who they used to be.
Yeah. Do you know what? I'll do that now. I'm gonna make sure I have every single
Roll
background up.
background from 5v2.
That is not the random thing. Myriad operative criminal. They have deception and stealth. They have thieves' tools. They have a crowbar, a set of dark common clothes, and weirdly, inside of their mouth is 15 gold. Speciality was burglary. I just rolled for that.
This is perfect. This is perfect.
I blow up at the slightest insult. There's a spark of good in everyone. Seeing something was taken from me and I aim to steal it back. When faced with choice between money and my friends, I usually choose money. Okay, good to know.
Nice.
Yeah, this guy's a little shit. I love him. Cool. I will sort that out for next session.
Oh, good.
Oh, Peanut is dead.
Yeah. Oh, good.
Peanut is back.
yeah.
Hello. So yeah, you will have your little puppet, like, because I'm off from work Saturday and not Sunday. Wink, wink.
Nice.
Anyone from work watching. But so I'll probably be around tomorrow anyway. No,
Yeah.
well, I'll be around after I've seen the Barbie movie. Which you'll be asleep, so never mind. Early Sunday morning, I'll be around. Yeah, so we can talk about anything that you wanted to buy and
Oh, good.
any of that shit. And so yeah, that's done. You got your
Yeah.
little unpaid intern who just gets up and
Nice.
goes, What are you looking at, you
You're
fuck?
alive. You live once more.
Who am I? Where am I? What is my purpose? Why am I a puppet? Have I always
You're
been a
little
puppet?
Yeah, sure. We'll go with
Okay.
that. Name's Laundry. You're just a little
Oh, hi,
guy.
Laundry. Who am I?
Oh, sorry, that was you.
Well, yeah, I just said that. What do you mean?
Ah.
What?
We're just on a fun little dragon quest of returning a hammer
You
back.
can't say that. That's copyright.
All right.
A dragon mission.
There we go. That's better.
Yeah. That's the one.
Also, we could have said that we're going to the Dairy Queen.
Yeah, I
Also,
guess so.
DQ. Do you know what?
Short
I'm not
jump.
going to have another character keep making like out of like fourth wall breaking joke. I need to stop doing this. They're a normal fucking person who doesn't break the fourth wall. They're like, all right, I'm down for a quest. Why do I feel compelled
yeah.
to do what you say?
What do you want to
This
do
is-
usually?
I mean, I want to go steal some shit.
Steal from things? If you don't get caught, by all means.
All right, see you later. They will
See ya.
walk out the door.
Just be sneaky. Bye.
They'll be back later. All right, I'll roll a D100 to see how.
Yeah, I'll let laundry accomplish their hopes and dreams every so often.
All right, there we go. All right. They rolled an 8 on a D100.
Yeah, let's go, laundry.
Okay, I'm gonna make a note of that. For their adventure, they somehow find a dragon's hoard. No. They find
go
a
back to
Vorpal
Physic's lab and
greatsword.
get some stuff.
Yeah, they're gone for like a few days. They come back and they're like, "Hey, I found this kobold," and somehow has it.
Somehow has the collar still.
The collar isn't there anymore. It's like, yeah, blew his head up and took him. He's mine now.
Mine.
Nice.
God, that would be a 1. A 1 would be he goes and gets Sage.
Kim says we are not stealing.
You're not. The little laundry puppet has gone to go steal. He's gone.
What do you mean? Yeah, they're going. I guess I could stop them.
Island just goes, I did a good thing today.
Yeah.
I've done good. If he steals from me, I won't kill him. I'll just put him in a cage.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'll put him in a pocket dimension. That way he can't
that's
steal my shit.
All right. That's all right by me.
Oh, right.
They need
Roll
if they-
roll a d4. We'll see what kind of puppet he is as well.
Oh, good.
If they get into trouble, that's a valuable lesson they'll learn.
God, if he ends up being a fucking puppet of holding. Okay, he's not. Oh, this is good. Voodoo Hoodoo. It's full of pins.
Oh, yo.
When grappled, grappled creatures take 1d4 plus their con mod piercing damage, and they have advantage on escaping grapples from larger creatures.
That's good. They're a slippery little guy.
They're also full of needles.
Full of needles. Just absolutely.
All right, voodoo magic.
Fine.
Keep that in mind for later.
Oh god, the fact that it's like a little fucking voodoo doll fits way too much for you.
Yeah, it's so good.
Also, these are a playable race.
Yeah.
So if at any point any of you die for any reason, this isn't foreshadowing. Be a puppet if you want.
Yeah.
I think I remember bringing it up to some of you being like, yeah, you could be like, a puppet with a dragon head, or like a stuffed dragon toy that like has had a soul put in it, stuff like that. Because when I was like, yeah, it's just dragon adjacent, so like to do with dragons, aesthetic of dragons, rivals of dragons, hence why you guys have a giant in the party. Which Lisa, weirdly, a little bit quiet. Brackus, completely normally quiet. He's just sort of admiring the architecture. Sally has turned invisible using the never mind, they don't have the cloak invisibility.
No, that's me. Bye.
Yep. They're sorting out their outfits that they have, which you see like a noble outfit, a folk hero kind of costume, and a butler's outfit. These are actual things they have.
Lisa.
Oh, did I say Sally?
Yeah.
Why
was
do
like,
I
wait, a
do
noble
that?
outfit.
Why do I fucking do that every time? Also, they're polishing their clown nose, which isn't a euphemism.
Thanks for the clarification.
Which is also an actual opal. Their clown nose.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
I wasn't
Everyone
sure if
forgets
our,
about the squishy opal that they have as a clown nose.
I wasn't sure if our
That'll work.
City of Hum like gemstone ID were active or not.
They're always active. Well,
Always
it's,
active, nice.
it's literally that it has a bit of your blood inside of it. So people,
yeah, nice.
it's basically the amber from Jurassic Park. It just seals in
yeah.
your DNA, and people can be like, I want to make sure this is you. It's like, cool.
that's it.
So they'll like prick your finger or something and push it against like your gemstone, and it will glow a little bit or some bullshit. I don't know.
Yeah.
Different everywhere you go.
Okie dokie.
Imagine.
Yeah, imagine being part of a city and a society and not having lived in a cave your entire life. Fucking hermit.
Yeah, bro.
You would have some cool jewelry, but no, you wanted to be a hermit and get lore.
I can make my own jewelry.
Yeah.
There's a lot more in that cave than jewelry.
There's so much in that cave. I have to write so much for that cave.
We will come back to that cave one day.
It's either
One
you
day,
guys are
one
going to go
day.
to that cave, or I'm just going to have it be for another campaign.
Another campaign.
It'll be a
Cave of
campaign where
Wonder.
like there's an entire farm of like abyssal chickens under it for some reason, and people are going to be like, "Why are there so many abyssal chickens?" And only I will know why. They'll
There's
they'll
just
find a
some
bunch of
Norse society.
blacksmithing tools and like a few books on like rune magic, and they'll be like, "What the fuck? Who was here?" But
So
yeah, Island will just be like, "Right, well, it's been a pleasure meeting you as all. Oh, I did have one last parting gift.
Oh,
They will put a skull on the table. This is my gift to you lot.
What's
This
that?
is, this is a sending skull.
oh
It's a
nice.
sending skull that's a skull.
Well, why a skull? I mean, it's cool actually. Never
Just
mind.
thematic.
Yeah.
I have a whole brand that I sort of have to keep going with.
Yeah, that's the keep the theme.
Yeah.
No, yeah, I get you. I get you.
Yeah, I guess we'll take that, chuck that into the little piggy inventory for all of us
Yep.
if we need, and
I'll make a note of that because that was literally a dumb thing that I thought of the other day of like, I should give them a sending
yeah,
skull.
just a way to keep in contact.
Yeah.
My brother asked, "Why are you Scottish?"
Because it's funny.
Yeah.
That's why.
True.
The only reason is because it's funny.
Oh right, right. In the cave should also have a donkey,
Right. Mhm.
a little donkey
Yeah.
place.
There'll be a bunch of abyssal
You-
chickens
you sold
riding
your
donkeys,
donkey.
obviously.
So
Oh,
that's
right,
a
you didn't-
terrifying picture.
Oh no, wait.
Uh-huh, it is. When you think about it for
Man.
2 seconds, it's terrifying.
Should we
Rip
get
donkey
going?
and-
Yeah, we'll get the hay for tonight.
Yeah.
Right, well, piss off.
Right,
I'm gonna-
alligator.
I'm gonna lay on my couch and wait for the next unsuspecting victim to come in and find a corpse.
Yeah.
And they will lie down on their couch pretending to be a corpse.
Nice.
I
guess we
sure
go.
hope so. I don't get kidnapped by a bunch of cats again.
No, you're here now. So
I mean, for a bit, because like the other thing is like I'll be going to toilet and so
Oh,
it's just
okay.
me and my friend. Yeah, I'm still gonna be here till I don't know till my data dies.
okay. Well, after that, some cats will come and steal Kim. I promise.
Epic.
So I guess where do we go?
Anyway, you like. They
we
did
like. We were
mention that there
recommend-
was people at the docks that you could talk to and
find a
potentially-
I mean,
a
what
little
were
room
we
from.
going to do originally?
I guess we're just up to you guys, but we're appearing at nighttime. Originally, we were gonna meet up with Jessica to give them some news, but
Oh yeah.
unless but they only appear during daytime, and they would have appeared
We
at the
might-
docks.
I might
Mhm.
want to talk to Justin then.
I mean,
yeah,
we can
if
just like
Justin-
stay at the tavern, drink a little bit, and in the morning we can meet up with Jessica.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Depends if Justin isn't a obvious sight to be able to find at nighttime, right?
I mean, you know that they're very, and I mean very perceptive. You could
Okay,
find
they'll find
somewhere
us.
quiet, and like you could just call out for them, and they might appear.
Yeah, we could go back to the Ozor beach if we need be, if we want to
True.
contact Justin.
There's
Yeah.
also the rest of the docks if you guys want to go around, because you know that so the fuck, I have to remember their name. Let me go find it. The person from the inn, Bulbul. She said that Jessica was meant to meet the leader of the day, because that's what they said they were going out to do during the night.
Mm.
But you all know that Jessica can't go out at night, so
Yeah.
you know that Zosie is probably on the docks. So if you want to meet them, you can have a
yeah.
chat, because
Yeah.
technically they don't know you, because
Ah.
you killed all the you killed most of the witnesses, and the only one that lived is on their way to Illidan's to become a clown.
the only one who lived was fine with.
Yeah, they're chill with you, so
Yeah, we're good. We're good. If
Yeah.
we spotted by the day, we're good.
yeah, you guys are fine.
So I guess we are meeting Zosie or Justin.
Whatever you
I
want
guess
to
if
do.
Zosie's Zosie's part of the day, so maybe we could probably. I think if we
Oh,
meet with
right.
Jessica, we're probably gonna need to be there we go. Yeah, there we
Yeah.
go. We're probably gonna need to be lying a lot as well, because they asked us to go to the Fisev's lab, and they didn't even
Yeah.
know the lab in the first place to figure out rune stuff, and we have to come back and say we have to lie to them and say not much.
Specifically,
we
they
have-
thought it was just a dragon's lair that may have had treasure in it, so they don't even know that it was a
Yeah.
lab either.
Yeah, exactly. And I think Brackus wanted to keep Fisev's lab secret, locked off, crumbled. So we need to
Yeah.
think of a good lie to keep that still. So if we want to make any progress, I guess, and like explain what we found, if it helps Justin, yeah, probably best to find Justin. It's better to tell them the truth more so than Jessica. Seeing as I think everyone's goal was to help Jessica with the whole Garabelle situation.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I guess we head into Justin.
Well,
Yeah,
I'll
if
say
we
you
can
can
find
find an alleyway and you can call out, and
Okay, an alleyway will be enough.
or the dock, or
Wasn't
this
sure.
little dock down here. If you guys
Oh,
just want to
nice.
go, because there's no one here.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. Zoc on exiting would probably just ask a thing as well if any kooky characters were walking on by, if it was all good
Bang
while they
will
were
just be like,
on post.
saw weird wood mannequin.
Shaped like a dragon. That might have been mine. Don't
No.
worry.
They're specifically talking about
Oh,
Oh God, who?
yeah,
Yeah, the little
The dryad.
the walking
Yeah,
woodland
the-
dryad. Yeah,
yeah. If they another thing I wanted to check is if
like
they're
20 minutes ago.
open, yeah, if they're still up and around, would they still be selling stuff at this time of night, or would I need to
No,
wait till
they-
morning?
It was
Okay.
basically Fang will explain that they saw them like going to the inn, probably to go and sleep.
Okay, yeah, don't worry about them. Yeah,
Somehow the
I'll
mannequin
meet up
looked
with them.
tired. The DM's way of explaining it.
Yeah. All right.
Oh,
I'll meet up with
Malma,
them
that's what it
tomorrow.
was.
Yeah, Malma.
I forgot that I have a list of merchants. I also have their
Yeah.
shop as a token. Holy shit!
Oh, nice, cool.
They still
Yeah,
have the
I'll
Pearl of
probably meet
Power
up with,
and
yeah,
a
I'll
potion of
meet up
Hill
with
Giant
Malma.
Strength.
I'll meet up with them tomorrow morning to get that as well.
Hell yeah!
Because as a warlock, I
Yeah.
enjoy having at least 3 spell slots.
That's a Big pog for a warlock.
That's a big pog for warlock. Yeah, I'll keep that in mind for when it becomes morning again. And I would also probably spend a little bit of time in the morning trying to search for the other group while finding out that long gone.
Yeah, you would find out that the lost and found group has become lost and no longer found.
They got lost.
Mhm.
When it be found? Oh well. I'll keep the corpse that I found in the bag of holding for safe keeping.
Oh, it's not
until we
there
swap them
anymore.
Again. Oh, not anymore. Oh, cool. Thumbs
Nope,
up.
it's. I told Void about it, and they were like, "Cool."
Cool.
Mine.
Got it.
Uh, Jestin will like appear from the shadows like Batman,
Nice.
and just be like, "Hi, you called?"
Oh,
Welcome. What news on your end after the whole,
Um,
bang.
the day are here, and she points like to across the dock where there is a massive ship as well as a bunch of other ships that are docked at the port. Jestin was meant to meet them tonight. Points to herself. Can't happen.
Of course.
They might be mad about that. Not sure. Not- Don't want to get close.
That's fair.
Of course. Maybe since they're the day worship the sun, we can possibly think of an excuse on that end. Daylight safer,
Yes, maybe.
maybe.
Not sure why the day would want to meet at night, though. Kind of
Hmm.
redundant.
They're kind of
How
dumb.
how was the sanctum? Oh, sorry, the
Yeah.
lair. They don't know there was a sanctum. How was the lair?
Looks to Zog.
Insightful.
This is going to be a little bit tricky since Brackus wants certain things
Justin-
kept secret, but
Jestin
Apex
didn't
is a
want you
Peter.
to find any rune stuff.
yeah, Justin didn't want us to find stuff.
Yeah. She
I
didn't want
wasn't
you to
sure
help
if-
Jessica.
Yeah. And I'm not sure if I guess more so if anything within the lab would be helpful for their current situation. Oh, especially Fizef, since this is part of
hmm
this the thing.
Yep.
This is so difficult without Apex here.
Yeah, it is. Which is why I was like, I really hope they don't want to talk to Justin. But
Sorry.
it's all right.
I was trying to save all like big lore stuff for when everyone was here.
It's
but
alright.
accident-
At most, you see Fisef sort of like fidgeting at like their chest more,
Okay.
and with no need for insight, it's probably because Fisef is here.
Mm.
There seems to be
would-
some reaction.
Mm. Is Fang interested in as well?
Fang's around the corner because
Yeah.
they don't need to know this shit.
Fair enough.
Unless
Alright.
you want them here to hear all this.
Oh, good.
Fang, who isn't the smartest person, but they understand boundaries.
Yeah, that's fair. Oh, good. Oh, good.
Also, I just
Uh,
realized they have no actual warlock spells, because apparently I just never gave them any.
Hmm.
Anyway.
Yeah, I feel like once again it might be up to Apex if they would want Fiseth revealed, but I guess I think that
Fiseth is their own
Fiseth being a-
entity who can make their
Yeah,
own
oh, good.
decisions. So,
yeah, oh good.
and they're a
So I'll just
dragon,
look
so
back-
they're a little
yeah.
bit selfish. So,
Yeah.
We found a little bit more information relating to, I suppose, the parts of you that were once a dragon. Just a little bit.
oh. And with that,
Yeah.
you see poking their head out of the chest of Brachus is Fiseth. Just being like, let me grab
Yeah.
a token. They will just pop out and just be like, "Brr. Hi.
Do I hear draconic?
Yes, you do.
Not
Which Jestin seems to understand Draconic.
Nice.
Oh, it's a J for Jestin. Jestin,
Ah,
Jessica.
there we go.
Their mother was Jezebel.
A
lot of J names.
A little bit of a happened to find ourselves a sort of rebirth of the dragon they once were.
When you say rebirth, Jestin looks at you with wide eyes, just like, what? And is staring at Fiseth.
Scientist dragon. The experiment was a success.
What? Okay.
But regardless,
They have no idea how to react to this.
I suppose now I'm not sure if the parts of you that make you will have any correlation or assistance with Fiseth being here and now.
Fiseth will straight up jump onto Jestin's chest and start poking around. And Jestin is just like, is this okay?
Yeah, not worry.
looks at
Mhm. Sure.
looks at Fiseth and say, "Are you okay? What are you doing?" Just wondering with in draconic.
They will say back in very broken Draconic, work.
A little bit of work.
Sally just nods.
Just a
Okay.
little bit of study.
They start looking at the rune and like not ever touching it, but are inspecting like the scale and like tracing their fingers across like other parts of the scales. And they
Biggest thing
Fiseth
is-
just go, this me.
It is. Biggest thing is discovering a way to remove that rune that our old friend is locked on you. That's will cause a command. Control,
Elbarak.
sort of. That's the one.
Need to think. And they go back into Brachus.
Oh, good. Yeah. But with them
Oh,
up and
yeah.
about.
Well done.
Oh yeah.
Fiseth will now look into a way to do some things.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
If we figure out
Justin.
a cure for the all good.
Yes.
No, she just like, I did find a rune, but I don't think it's really gonna help.
How?
It's a rune of dispel reincarnation. Was reincarnation or
It was reincarnation.
okay? She just says that to Justin. But other than
Draconic
that,
or
I didn't
common?
really find anything.
Jestin like tilts their head and just goes, "Does that mean Jessica and Justin won't exist?"
Possibly.
He shrugs.
When we saw this rune on a little kobold. Problem being, every time they revived, memories wiped.
Oh. Make me an insight check.
No good.
Oh my.
All of you can.
Both of us? Okay.
Well, I guess, yeah, both of you.
Am I allowed sock advantage from the help
Yes.
action?
That's my abyssal chicken help.
Sure.
If
Do you know
mine's
what? They're an
more
emotional support abyssal chicken, sure.
emotional support.
Yeah,
chicken.
fuck it, why not? It'll
Oh.
be funny. 18.
I'd like to add, since this is just a casual night,
Go
I'll
for
add my little talisman to this. For
Alright.
funsies.
Alright,
Never mind.
19.
Not above.
When Jessica mentioned hearing, not remembering who they were, they don't seem opposed to it.
Oh. Zog then tilts their head.
Or you can sort of infer from it that Justin well and truly cares about Jessica and doesn't want like bad things to happen to Jessica. And Justin thinks that the runes are bad. So if they were to die and come back as something else that the runes weren't implanted on, Justin would be fine with that.
Okay.
How?
From all the information that you know about Justin
Yeah.
and Jessica and their relationship, this isn't just like, oh, I can read this from them immediately. Like, this isn't some fucking I look at a person and I fucking read their memories. This is like from all of the information that you've gained so far.
Let me.
Mm.
Let me check something because I'm.
Mhm.
I'm trying to find the runes that we have.
Mhm.
Oh, wait, there.
Very good timing.
The
Very
the
good
runes that
timing.
we found from Justin that I remember we inspected. I'm just trying to find that list.
I can find them if you want, because I have all of them.
Yeah, because Sally is thinking on how would a reincarnation rune interact with all of these other runes.
Let me find Justin. So, all the runes they have, I will list them off just because it makes things easier. Temper, they get the rage effect but can still cast magic. Jericho, which binds them to a name, which you know is Elbarag. Firestarter, which gives them the ability to manipulate and empower fire magic, as well as immunity to fire. Fight on, the closer to death, the more powerful their attacks become. So at like 50% health, they gain a plus to their attack, and then at 25%, that doubles. Warrior's Dance, minimum dex of 23. Wall of Death gains actions equal to the amount of enemies surrounding them, which is my favorite one. Omen, they have 14th level Divination Wizard. Fuck, what was it? They basically get, what is it? Fucking, they get Portent, but I think it's like advanced, or it's like better Portent.
Sure. Advanced portent. Yeah.
We'll come back to
Breathe, which is they spend their turn taking a deep breath. They regain half their maximum hit points, which half of their maximum hit points is 250 hit points. Invisible Sun at 50% health. The creature radiates a 5-foot radius. Any creatures that ends their turn within range takes 1d4 fire damage. And then Spitfire, which is they take on the appearance of Fiseth. Their AC becomes 18. They gain a fire/radiant breath weapon attack, along with wings, giving them a fly speed of 40 feet.
Yeah.
That is everything they have.
Nice. Fair enough.
If you want to get an idea of how the reincarnation rune might fuck with the other runes, you can make me an Arcana check. You won't get
Okay.
advantage from your abyssal chicken because it is
Dang
not
it.
smart enough to understand the complexities of magic and how runes would. Never mind.
Let me
Let
also
me do a
try
little
to
once
roll.
over.
Yeah. All right.
Oh, thank you.
You see Sally thinking about the reincarnation rune, how it may fuck with the other
I've
runes.
learned a little bit from you, from
Yeah,
what you've already
you've
done
watched
so
them and
far.
studied them.
You rubbed off on.
It's not so much that the reincarnation rune might mess with the other runes. It's the fact that, as morbid as it is, you could just kill Jestin, remove as much as you could, and then reincarnate them. So it's less of having to worry about the reincarnation rune messing with the other ones, and more there is a way around it, even if that was to happen. You know that the Spitfire rune is the one that is keeping them together, because it is using one of Fiseth's scales as like essentially a power source.
Mhm.
Sorry.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Yeah.
at most you could deactivate the Spitfire rune. The rest of the body would probably just malfunction, is the best way I can describe it. They would die,
yeah.
immediately, and then you could inscribe them with the reincarnation rune and they would revive. Maybe as a new person. Well, they would as a new person, but if they have their memories or not, you're not sure.
We could write down. We could do the same thing Sage did. Write down as much as possible if they so wish.
True.
She wonders if memory can be kept when the reincarnation.
I have to think about if Adora has told you this. Because
We can always sending them.
you can. I don't think Adora ever told you about the
The memory
crystals
stones.
that she has.
Yeah.
Wait, do we
The,
have sending stones?
The Bolvite. I mean, I think you have a
Maybe.
way to communicate with her.
Oh,
I think.
nice. If we do, yeah. If I'd like to know what that is. If the way to communicate with that party is still available.
I can't remember if Adora gave you something for that. Because it's fully a possibility that Adora had a sending stone and was like, yeah, I'll give it to them. Let me look at their inventory.
Yeah, all good. I'm
Soup,
not sure if
the
just
Underlord.
buying random sending stone and then trying to dial like Soup's
Yeah.
number would work. Because I gotta also tell them I would like to share the flesh golem manual
don't.
knowledge with them.
Please don't.
What do you mean? What do you mean? It's so
Please.
by default it's so expensive if I try to read it. So put it
See,
to-
this is the thing. Adora doesn't even need it. She knows how to make bodies. She has
Fair enough.
done things.
Then I might just ask for advice.
Yeah. Fuck, that's even worse. I forgot they have 181 platinum. They have so much
Made
money.
friends with them now.
Yeah, that's a dangerous friend to have. They don't have a sending stone. I know they have messed around with sending stone stuff, but I'm gonna say that they haven't given you anything.
Yeah, they haven't given. I think it was just potion stuff.
Yeah,
Oh, good.
and they didn't have
Yeah.
a potion of sending, so I know that.
Yeah. All right. So if we do one, we'll just need like sending scroll or whatever.
Yeah.
For future.
Venti, you can make me a either history, religion, or arcana on basically any sort of intelligence check. To see if you would know of a way of storing memory, because I'll give you guys a fair shot of like knowing about these crystals.
Yeah.
History or history will do. Normal roll or advantage.
It depends. One of you can like give the other person advantage because you're both nerds.
Ah,
Is this more so your expertise?
I have
Considering the
out of
cave.
character +1.
That was my in-character way of asking
Yeah.
that question.
Then I will
I have a lot of
assist.
books. Well,
Had a lot of books. Jesus.
21.
Yeah, that'll do it. You know about Bolvite. Soup mentioned it. I'm gonna say.
the books. The
that-
book.
Yeah. Well, sure,
Yeah.
there were books in your mysterious fucking cave because everything comes from that fucking cave.
The
Uh,
biggest question is, what isn't in the cave?
true. It's a U. Almost got it.
Ah, I almost got it.
It's always like one letter off, but it's fine.
one
um,
letter.
Yeah, Bolvite is a crystal that can store memories. It is essentially crystal RAM. Not kidding. So it would, if you could get your hands on some, fuck knows where you would. But at most you would probably know that, like, no, dwarves haven't even dealt with it. It's like a ridiculously rare crystal that, like, occasionally a merchant will have. Like, in a small city like Ime, there's probably no chance you would find it.
Mhm.
Maybe in the Hollow you would have a better chance. But even then, it's like, I'm going to say a 5% chance on a D100. Like, that's how rare it is. The fact Adora has a fucking shit ton of it is because they were in the Underdark and there's a shit ton of it down there.
Sally just says it out loud to both of them.
Mhm.
I mean, there's Bolvite stones. If you were to, let's say, try to sever each other, but it's really rare, and you can technically remember each other.
Oh. They look a bit happy hearing that. The fact that there would be a way to, like, not only remember, like, who they were, but the fact that, like, the other person, technically they would be able to meet is the best. And you don't need an insight check for that because they're not hiding the overjoy from, like, the possibility of whoever they would become being able to know both sides of the same coin.
So if I were to add the reincarnation to, let's say, your body, and then and if I were to remove the Spitfire one, you would be able to reincarnate. But if we have a Volvite stone, we would be able to maintain your memory.
They just look very happy hearing that.
But the
And-
problem is that Volvite stone is really rare.
They look a bit down hearing that, but not as much as you would think. The fact that there's a possibility and there's, people who have found and wanted to help. Justin will just go, if you ever find some, please bring it here.
Nods.
Would you wish for, I guess, this plan to be priority number one, or dealing with the Garabel threat first?
It would be selfish for me to ask you to find the Bolvite. You all... Because Justin knows that Garabel is Elberag, because you mentioned it.
Yeah, we told him.
Yeah. If stopping Elberag is good,
Very well. Mostly just, it seems they have a fair bit of, as their sort of, I don't know, patron disguise, have a bit of influence over Jessica and this place as a whole. Deal with that, get rid of them from their influence over this place, and then you have all the time in the world to find Bolvite.
And don't forget that both of you are technically have a rune connected to him, to the dude, so
Mm.
Yeah, that's why she's like, I can't leave. Mainly because of that. Also because Jessica would wake up somewhere they don't know and then start going the other direction.
Exactly.
They would just try and come back home and it would take way longer to get anywhere.
That's fair. Wasn't sure how much you would be able to cover with your wingspan, but that's all right.
Far, but Jessica has fly.
I see. So it'd be
I'm gonna check that they have fly. Pretty sure they
I
do.
guess main plan is
They do.
going to be. Nice.
They also
Main
have hold
plan, I guess
monster.
then will be. Oh damn, nice. That's a big
Yeah.
one. I
Her
guess
strong
we'll
sorcerer.
wait it out. See if our little friend here is able to come up with a solution to the whole Jericho problem, and then if they do find something, we'll meet up with you again, and then go from there.
we can also meet a great worm that we recently found out as well.
Justin tilts their
Looks
head
us
at
up.
that and like looks back at like Brachus's chest where Fiseth was. Wasn't that a great
Another.
worm?
Another one.
Another one?
This one I'm pretty sure is against the very person that we're trying to fight against as well.
Oh. Reminder, that is in the opposite direction of where you guys want to end up.
Mhm.
Just to let you know, if you do want to go on a detour and go
Does
and
it-
find Ketchulax, you can.
Hmm.
The main thing is
Does Erebus
Fang
count?
also wants to leave to go to the Hum to meet
Yeah.
the Great Worms and get help.
Would Eridas help? Does that count?
Who?
Eridas,
Eridas.
like the Lord of the Hum,
Hmm.
rather than
Uh,
Ketchulax.
One, you have to be able to contact
Yeah,
Eridas,
that's fair.
and
Yeah.
none of you have met him.
Yeah.
Maybe Brachus has, but even then, I would say it's very unlikely that even Brachus has met Eridas.
That's fair.
Good luck.
Yeah.
Actually, let me read the wording of sending because I believe it's just you have to be extremely familiar. You can send the mess. Oh, that's just. The creature hears the message in its mind. Okay. 25 words or less to a creature with which you are familiar.
Mm.
And you guys are not. I'm not going to say you're familiar enough with the Lord of Hum, Eridas, to
Yeah.
use the sending spell on him.
That's fair. That's fair. I'd imagine they'd block like random phone numbers
Yeah.
they don't know.
Also, if anyone did know who Eridas was and just sent the sending spell to him, at most he would
Yeah.
just ignore it.
Yeah.
Or then just find something in his hoard that like stops divination magic and just be like, I'm not dealing with this for like the next
Yeah.
100 years. So they're old. They don't fucking care.
Yeah.
They have other shit to deal with.
Yeah, exactly.
But
Our main plan, I suppose, is find a way back to the Lord and back to the city of Hum without, I suppose, Elberag discovering we survived, and more so discovering that we know about we've pulled the pieces together.
Justin looks at you all in the eyes and just goes, "You could always steal a ship. The they are here, but our ships are also here. We are taking care of our ships because the fact that all of the day are here is worrying Jessica. She's very on edge.
What was the reason for their arrival?
They were meant to meet tonight. I don't know.
Right. I guess then
At
if-
most, you could talk to Zozie as emissaries for
Very well, we can-
me, Jessica. I technically am her. I
suppose
give you
so.
permission.
Hmm. Problem will be when
I think this is a
I
bad
suppose-
idea.
that is fair. That is fair. Seeing as if Jessica awakens, Zosie will remember a conversation that she won't.
Yes. Oh, I would not go. I'm
Yeah,
not as
yeah.
smart as Jessica,
Fair enough.
I
or
mean,
good enough at
Perhaps
hiding.
emissaries-
And they point to their misshapen body covered in dragon scales.
Ah,
Uh,
yeah. Very
hard
well.
to hide that.
do we only
Very
need
well.
a ship or?
We find out what they're doing here.
Yeah, emissaries, but at
And
daytime.
if it is not a major problem, we leave them unfolded.
Murdered. Oh, all that.
And
All that.
then we take a ship and
Indeed.
like it's a common crime. But if they are a problem for the city, get rid of as many as possible without them calling for reinforcements. Then we leave.
Yeah.
Of course.
Plus, you
Sounds like a
guys,
plan.
some of you are low on spells. Looks at Zark. Has no spells
It's
left.
just one. Hold on, just wait, just a couple 30 minutes, and I'm good.
Yeah. It's like, let me chill for a bit. But if that's the plan, you guys can wait till morning and talk with Zosie, with
Yeah.
Jessica.
Right.
That's
We
how
should
I
be
want to
fine, as long as you go. If you points at Sully, just keep the hammer hidden, and we should be fine by the day.
She closes her coats a lot more
So-
tighter.
I will remind you of this because this was like first-ish session.
Hmm.
Kestrel, who was there to get the hammer, said that she brought people with her to get the hammer herself. So,
Very
Ah.
far away
As
from
far
the
as you guys know,
location.
none of the day knew that Kestrel went to go get the hammer. If what they said was true.
Okay.
If
so
you
just
had sending,
keep it
you could
hidden.
message, let me find him, because he's in important NPCs. Illidan's. Oh fuck, I didn't put him in there.
Oh, the
Leaf.
clown man?
You could he is technically the only person you can ask.
If
if-
there's more people there,
Yeah. Justin will like point out across like the dock that like the day are on the docks and are like talking to people. And because of
Hmm.
the fact that people can see what's going on because there's light sources, you're able to make out a very large figure.
A large figure.
Is
Mhm.
it metal?
Your metal sense would not go off because it's too far away.
Fuck.
I probably should have hidden these tokens, but fuck it.
oh,
They are
it's
hidden. I
it's
can't see them.
fine. I don't fucking care.
Oh, I was looking at the
There you go.
invite docs. Okay.
Yeah.
you're fine.
No.
We're in character. Don't worry.
Yeah. I trust you all not to fucking meta that shit anyway. Also,
Yeah, that's fine.
the little boat here that's like sunken, there does seem to be on, just for funsies, on the front of it there seems to be a lamb. Just like as a figurehead.
Nice.
Yeah. Weird.
Should we go to an inn then?
Sure,
Very
let's
well.
get off the streets.
I can
How much
basically
does
have
that
it be that next session. Actually, I can do it this way.
Oh.
As it slowly
Hey.
becomes daylight.
Yeah. I'd probably just
Production
before
value.
Yeah. Before
like
having
an-
to depart
actually
with
turn on.
just. Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Oh, no, go ahead. You're gonna turn off
Just before
lights.
departing with. Before parting with Justin, I'd probably just mention her. Right? Yeah. Well,
Or
I guess we'll make sure, see what the day's up to, but you wouldn't have any knowledge on Jessica's contact with this Garabel persona. I want to make sure we're not caught as well.
They haven't talked in weeks at this point. It seems to be he's gone quiet.
Right.
As you know, he was on death's door. He's probably recovering.
Probably
Like-
taking a bit to recover. Okay.
Yeah, like even if
'Cause
it's
it
like,
has been
oh,
a couple of days.
Yeah,
but
like,
that was
even
an
though
extreme circumstance.
in game it's like, oh, I go to sleep and then I wake up and I'm fine. Like, you guys woke up on a beach and were still like out of character, like not mechanically exhausted. So like, for a
Yeah.
dragon, probably a bit fucked up.
Yeah, fair enough. It has been a couple of days since then, but yeah,
Yeah.
that what
Like,
happened
they're-
was big. So
Yeah,
that's fair.
like they've probably gotten a bunch of magical healing, but they're still
Mm.
like,
That's
well, they
fair.
actually no, they wouldn't have because they would have had to fly back
Oh
to
yeah, true.
the hum, which would have taken days anyway. So they've, yeah, you guys can infer that. Like, they wouldn't have been able to
Yeah.
fly back to the hum in like the few days that it's been. Like, they are
Mm.
probably still on the way back.
Fair enough.
So their
I guess
priorities
it's the
probably not casting sending or whatever it is to inform
Mm.
or convince Jessica that they are a patron and have their
That's
best
fair.
interest at heart. So
Then you wouldn't know if there's anyone loyal to them that's near Jessica's side or not, would you? Any informant of Garabel or any, I guess,
no,
emissaries?
even Uncle Jessel, he doesn't believe the Garabel thing, or is wary. I've watched him
Ah.
occasionally.
So there, I see. That was my main, my
And
main
I'll give you
suspicion,
the
but if-
spelling for Jessel. You got it
Okay,
right.
Thank you very much. Nice. Let's go.
He is the minister
Yeah.
that was next to
yeah.
Jessica when you first met.
Exactly.
He's-
Yeah. Zoc was.
Technically, just like he's their uncle. He's like,
Yeah.
I'm
that's fair.
technically your guardian, but you are old enough to be in charge of this place.
Yeah. Zoc is all right with that. They were the only one I think he was worried, potentially suspicious and worried of. But if they are themselves are suspicious and worried of everyone else, then he's fine with that.
I mean, when your niece is like, "Hey, I've been hearing voices and they're helping me like make decisions," a good uncle would be wary of that.
Mm.
A bad uncle would be like, "Let me hear the voices as well."
Exactly. All right. That would be all then. If just making sure the Garabel
Then-
situation
yeah.
is fine.
And I guess we're going to an inn, right?
Yeah.
So I'll say that you've
I think we skipped next day.
Yeah, so you guys can all have a long rest. We'll do it for the next day, and I'll do it for next session, considering it's almost been 2 hours anyway, and
yeah, that's fair.
I have work
Little
tonight.
RP. Yeah, that's all right.
Those- those-
Apex,
little
to give
lore.
you a little bit of an update, just because I know you weren't here. When Jesting got here, Fiseth was fucking around with the rune, and understands that Jestin has runes and parts of Fiseth inside of them, and is currently thinking about what to do about that.
Yeah, working out a way to counteract the Jericho rune that Garabel can
Potentially.
just turn on.
She didn't say that.
Potentially, if yeah, potentially, maybe
She might be making it so that she works for her.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's a win-win. gets rid of if
Based
it
on her
just swaps the
reaction,
name, then that's fine.
Did you say that she didn't recover enough of her memory to know that she was a part of this, or this?
She
this probably
fully
happened without her
understands that
knowledge?
Jestin, she was looking at the scale and said, "This is me."
Yeah.
Was it like a surprised oh, or just like hmm.
A curious O. A scientific O.
Yeah, because I'm trying to see, because we never really figured out whether Fisif was a part of this experiment
Mhm.
or he did it without her knowledge after she
From
perished.
everything that you know, it leans more to the this was done without Fiseth's knowledge.
Okay.
It also would have happened when she was dead.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought so.
Yeah, because Jestin is God, how old is Jestin? Let me go look. They are. I don't remember.
If
I don't think I
remember,
wrote
you
it
said
down,
Fisif
so.
died about 50 to 100 years ago.
No, I think Biseth died a while ago. It was a couple 100 years ago. Let me go look.
Yeah, you said it's been a while.
400 years ago.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so she's been dead a while. Oh, also, just because I realized it didn't come up. Actually, let me check that Island has this, because I don't actually... Never mind, she doesn't.
Ah,
I was going to bring up something, but I remembered that you have no way of figuring out.
fair enough.
Because no one here has Identify, so...
Yeah, true.
Which I love.
I think
true.
that's Licky's territory eventually.
Nope,
I think I don't, do bars get identified?
they do, but they haven't picked it.
Oh, they haven't picked it right.
Mhm.
Yeah,
I think
eventually.
the only person who had Identify was Malma. And
Yeah.
I was just going to mention that, like, you have stuff that you got from Fiseth's lab that you could technically have identified as well if you wanted.
Yeah, technically. Yeah.
But,
Do we?
yes,
Yeah.
The
we got-
ooze.
yeah,
The
ooze. Yeah, we
TMNT
never figured
ooze.
out the green vial. We never asked Sar Ek what the green vial was,
Nope.
I don't think.
you did not.
It wasn't like a
Yeah.
respec thing.
uh,
I think so.
it's basically there if you want to use it for that, but it does actually have a different purpose.
Yeah, fair enough.
It
Yeah, we could probably ask
With
Malma if
what
you want
it
to.
can... I'm going to be vague with the wording of this. With what it could be used for respecking.
Fair enough.
Like, I can just rewrite some shit and be like, if you want to respec, that's what it will be used for. Otherwise, it will be for other shit.
Yeah.
But
Fair
yeah,
enough.
thank you for today's session, everyone.
No worries. Woo!
Let me close the music.
Yeah.
Oh, the one thing that you missed out on Apex was the lore.
Yeah, big
that
lore.
came from Legend
that
lore,
Star's
which-
done a...
Yeah, I put it all in notes, which it was a full poem. The only actual important thing was the words that Elbrag said and the words that Glorious said, which the last words that Glorious heard from Elbrag was, "Dragons shall fear the human will. I will make sure their blood is spilled, for dragons need not of the human ilk." Basically confirming no likey humans. And Glorious's last words were, "This is as such misguided love. If I was granted any wish, it would simply be his fate not be this."
I'm a hop for now because I need to eat.
Good.
All right. Thank you for
Fair enough.
playing, Vente.
Take care, Venti.
Goodbye.
Did you need
Thank you for
anything from
session.
the from Curse store? Did you want anything from that? Or are you good on that end?
No, I just wanted some metal.
Fair enough. Oh, good.
And I think you got that. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was like
Yeah,
a
yeah.
fucking weird time thing.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
good.
what it... Yeah. It was the chronometer. Or chronometer,
and-
I think is actually the way of pronouncing it. But
Yeah, anyway.
yeah,
Goodbye.
thank you for
Thank
playing.
for
Take care.
session.
No worries.
Yeah.
Have a good
Goodbye.
night.
Nice.
But
And
also, I had it be that out of session, you guys can pick anything from the Cursed store, because 2 episodes of
Might
just shopping,
yeah,
a bit much.
It's fair. It's all right.
After
People have been
ball
missing.
Yeah, true. Because I still haven't
So
heard
just
anything
chill
back from
shopping
Licky,
stuff
so
is-
I assume they're
Yeah.
conked out,
Just yeah, that's all right.
which is fine. It happens.
Yeah. It is a crazy hour for the
Yeah,
hog
it is for
sessions.
me as well, technically.
Yeah, that's fair.
Because literally, I'm gonna have food and then go to sleep after
Yeah,
this, so,
that's fair.
and then go to work.
I
But yeah, that
guess it.
I basically wrote a very long poem last Thursday.
Yeah.
I spent like the whole day writing it, and then because Legend lore states that like it can be kind of vague in how it's described and in the way that it's given. So I was like, I like writing poetry. Fuck it, it's gonna be a poem,
Yeah.
and I'm very proud of
And
it. The only thing
yeah,
that
it's
I would
very
change
good.
is the fact that I used a clash of twice.
fair.
It was like as the Clash of Dragons and then a Clash of Titans, and I was like, if I went back, I would change that. But that's it.
Yeah,
That's the only gripe I have with a poem that long, and I'm fucking fine with it.
And from all of that, Glorious discerned that
Oh,
they
right,
when we
yeah.
do with
So-
Elbrag, yeah.
Yeah, basically, Glorious is like, hey, I don't want you guys to kill Elberag if it comes to it. Also, you unlocked a new ability because of Glorious, which is the big one, which is Glory to be shared. When it's triggered for 1 minute, all members of the party, including pets, because it's fun, gain a 40-foot fly speed for 1 minute. It can only be used in combat.
Yeah, that's fair.
So you can all fly around during combat, which is just fucking sick.
Yeah. Once a long rest, or is it a what's the action for it?
I'm going to say once per long rest.
Once per
Or-
long rest, bonus action to activate speak glory to be
reaction.
shared. Reaction? Nice.
Free action,
We all could be free
because it's
action. Oh,
just
nice.
fun.
Yeah.
Because part of
We
me
can
was like,
fly
oh,
now.
I'll have it be once per combat, but then I was like, no, that combat can happen frequently,
Yeah. Yeah.
but it is
One
very
com-
cool.
Yeah. Just choosing one bit of combat if we know
Mhm.
that'll happen in a day, the important one, and just flight would be so sick.
Yeah, like specifically if there was a huge gap between, like, you know, say from dock to dock, I don't know.
Mm.
Which, I'll be honest, I only just realized it would actually be really good for if you get into a fight with Zoze.
Yeah, true. Especially
Because you can straight up just fly away.
It gives us 10 extra movement even if we're still on ground
Mhm.
level.
Yep. But
yeah.
I'm gonna dip, go have food, and
Oh,
then
good.
pass the fuck out and finish my
Fair enough.
cider.
So, yeah.
Which I bought from work and didn't steal. We're all clear on that.
Yeah. Seeing as it's I'm not sure if it'd be better to do next session or just like tacked on to
Mhm.
the end of this, but as like it goes nighttime just before sleep, I'd just try to skim and read through the Flesh Golem manual for a
Alright,
little bit
yeah.
to see what I can discern. Yeah.
We can have that be a thing. I'm fine with that.
Oh, good.
Oh
Yeah,
god,
just to figure out a little bit.
ever since I hit play with the narration, it's been going this whole time in Ableton. We are 2,703 bars in, which is 108 minutes.
Oops.
My bad. But I will now end the stream because I also just realized it's still going.
Okay.
Bye stream,
Bye,
you
stream.
suck.